you clicked on this video because you got some crazy goals that you want, but you don't know how to achieve. And first thing, it's not about how to achieve them. It's about the person you have to become that is capable of achieving them. The version of you that you have to become to achieve those. Because the current version of you isn't capable of achieving those goals that you set out. If they're good enough, if they're big enough, if they're that crazy, the current version of you can't achieve them. So you have to level up and you have to become a version of you that you've never been to achieve those goals, because they're that big and they're that crazy and they're that insane to achieve, because you don't want to be average. It's about who you have to become that is capable of achieving those goals. That's the first thing. It's not about, stop trying to figure out how. You need to become the person who is capable of achieving those goals. First thing, you need to write down your goals, whether it's, you have to write it down on paper. And once you write it down on paper, you write, I will achieve those goals. You write, I will get that physique. I will be how many pounds lean. I will be 200 pounds lean. I will get that car. I will get whatever. You need to write it down. Once you write it down, it's a different meaning once you write it down. Once you write it down, it's set in stone that you will get there. And if you write it down every single day, the self-belief that you're going to build is going to be crazy. If you write it down every single day and you're actually working towards the goals. But the first thing, writing down the goals, the person you have to become, and you have to do things that turn you into the person who will. So the person who has achieved all those goals, who can achieve all those goals, what does he do? What are his habits? He has that unbreakable mindset. Whatever he says he's going to do, he actually does. And everything he does it with intention, and he does it with the best of his ability. You need to start acting like him. You need to start acting like him and doing things like him to be able to achieve the goals that he has already achieved. Because by acting like him, by acting like that version of you who already has those things, you're going to achieve those things because you're doing the same things as the person who has already achieved them. Act like the version of you who has already achieved them. What is he? He's focused all the time. He does everything that he says he's going to do. He works all day to get those goals and to work to even bigger goals after accomplishing the goals that you want to accomplish right now. Writing down your goals, acting like that version of you who already has those things. And the third thing is actually focusing on the micro and not the macro. Because if you're focusing all on the goals, if you're putting all your focus on the goals, then you get distracted and you're kind of like mentally masturbating about those goals. And you're thinking about how good it's going to be when you get those goals. And you're just fantasizing and just dreaming about you achieving those goals. But you just focusing on that. You're just focusing on how it's going to feel in those goals. You focusing on that goal, the thing you want to get, isn't going to get you there. If you're doing all that, that's not going to get you to that goal. You need to focus on the micro, not the macro. You need to focus on the little things, the little inputs that you have to do every single day that are going to get you to that goal. Those little habits, the work that you have to do to get to that goal. You need to focus on that. You need to focus on that 90% of the time, and only 10% look over and look at that goal that you're chasing. You need to put your head down and actually work for 90% of the time, and only 10% of the time look up and look at that goal that you're chasing, that you're running towards. You need to be running toward that goal, putting the work towards that goal, but being focused at your feet, being focused on every step that you take on the way there. You need to be focused on every movement that you do, every step that you take, every obstacle that you climb, every obstacle that you face, every building that you climb, everything that gets in your way. You need to be focused on the micro to get to that goal. Because if you're just looking at the goal the whole time, if you're just staring at the goal and you're running, you're gonna fucking fall in the pothole and just fall. you're not focused on the little things that actually get you there. You're literally just running in place and you're just looking at the goal because you're not focused on the actual steps that you're taking on the way there. You need to be focused on the steps that you're taking to that goal. You need to focus. You need to say, this is what you need to do. Whenever, think about that goal. Write down everything that's holding you back, that you think is holding you back to reach that goal, and be honest with yourself. Don't bullshit and be like, oh no, it's not holding back. Don't be like, oh, weed is helping me. It helps me fall asleep, makes me more productive. Like, don't bullshit yourself. You know it's holding you back, and the other things too. You need to write down everything that is holding you back, that is going to prevent you from reaching that goal. Write all those down, cut them out your life, and you need to write down everything that is going to help you get to that goal and the habits that are going to help you get to that goal. Do the things that you're supposed to do. Cut out all the shit that you don't need to do, and actually make a plan every single day. Write down the tasks that you need to do every single day. Write down the goals. Write down the goals that you want to get in the next year every single day in a notebook, in your journal, whatever. Every single day, write those goals that you want. Write down 5 tasks, minimum 5 tasks that you need to do that are gonna get you to that goal by doing those. The top needle moving tasks that you need to do to get to that goal. And write down the goals, the tasks that you need to do, what you're gonna do as soon as you wake up to get you in that state of you just flowing and getting everything done. Write down your goals, your morning process, and then the tasks that you need to do for the day, the top needle moving tasks that are going to get you to that goal. You do those every single day. You focus on the micro, the person you have to become that's capable of achieving those, wanting those goals bad enough, and writing them down. You will get there by focusing on the micro and not the big goal. If you focus on the micro, when you're so focused on just the work that you have to do, the success and the goal that you want becomes inevitable, because you're doing the thing that is literally going to get you there, guaranteed to get you there. You don't need to be focusing on the goal. You need to just be focusing on the work that is going to get you there the quickest and the most efficient. Doing the needle moving tasks, the things that are actually going to push you forward towards that goal. If you focus on that most of the time, you focus on that all the time, you're going to get there no matter what. And you won't even have to look at that goal. You're going to be like, why do I even need to focus on it or dream about it? I already know I'm going to get there. It's guaranteed. I just need to stay consistent and actually do the work right here. I need to keep running, take every step and be focused on every step and not trip and not fall, not get stuck. You just need to focus on the steps on the way there. You need to focus on the micro, the work that you have to do, and the goal will become guaranteed if you stay consistent. You do those things, you will accomplish all your goals in 2025. But you actually need to stay consistent and want it bad enough and do it every single day. Because doing the work for all one day, it's easy. The hardest thing is literally just staying consistent. You do those and you stay consistent, all your goals that you want this year are guaranteed if you actually stay consistent. But do those, actually do them after watching this video. Write your goals down, write the tasks you need to do your morning process, and actually write down everything that's holding you back, everything that's going to push you forward, the person you want to be, and ask yourself, what will he do? How would he move in the world? How would his day look like? And literally do the same things that he would do. And that version of you who has all those things, that can achieve all those goals, you will become him and you will achieve those goals. Because it's not really about the goals that you're after. It's about the person you're going to become that has those goals. Because once you become that person who can achieve those goals, that's what you really want. You want to be that person who can get that physique. You want to be the person who can drive that car, who can buy that car, who has that lifestyle. You don't actually want the lifestyle. You want to be the person who has that lifestyle. You want to be the person who has that physique. But you do all those, you actually take action, you actually want those goals, you will get them and they will become guaranteed. And they are guaranteed if you stay consistent. Actually take action. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Check out my Instagram. See what I'm doing every single day. And subscribe if you like this content. But see you guys in the next one.